Meanwhile, the U.S. is rallying support for military intervention in Syria at home and abroad. Secretary of State John Kerry has said some Arab nations have offered to bear the cost of a U.S.-led campaign, and he made the comments when briefing American lawmakers on plans to strike the war-torn country. Let's now go live to New York and to our Marina Portnoy there. So, Marina, did tell us, what else did John Kerry say on the topic of Arab states offering to pay for a U.S. attack?
Well, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry says that Arab countries have presented quite a significant financial offer to the Obama administration to help fund the U.S. military intervention in Syria. During his testimony before the House Foreign Relations Committee, Kerry told lawmakers that if Washington is prepared to carry out a military attack against Damascus on its own, which Washington has done previously in many other parts of the world, that some Arab countries have proposed to pay for the entire operation. America's top diplomat says the offer is currently on the table. Now, in theory, if a U.S. missile strike ends up being funded by Arab countries, an offer that Kerry says and proposed publicly to lawmakers, then this essentially means that the U.S. military would be working as a contractor or a mercenary force or a Blackwater, if you will, for its Arab partners. Now, America's top diplomat told U.S. representatives that being militarily bankrolled by Arab countries is not in the cards, and it's not an option the Obama administration is currently considering. But some ask, why would Kerry speak publicly about the reported proposal if it wasn't being considered a valuable offer in any way? Now, on Wednesday, meanwhile, the U.S. Senate Foreign Relations Committee approved a resolution for the use of force against Syria. The draft reportedly sets a 60-day deadline for the use of military force in Syria, with one 30-day extension. It does prohibit troops on the ground. Now, the bill also includes an amendment by Senator John McCain indicating that the policy of the U.S. is to change the momentum on the battlefield in Syria. The other two goals aim to degrade Damascus's chemical weapons capability and strengthen the opposition. Secretary Kerry reportedly said that he would prefer for the final bill to have something of a clause in it that would allow the White House to take military action for another 60 days if the Obama administration finds that the Syrian government uses chemical weapons again. Now, the bill that was approved by the Senate's Foreign Relations Committee now goes to the full Senate for debate, and there might be a bill voted on by Congress as early as next week.
All right, Marina, thanks very much indeed for this update and for following the situation for us there in New York. Marina Portnoy there.